Hey everyone, I'm Teresa Rose, and I just want to introduce to you this short video coming up. I was lucky enough to meet Mondo Guerra from Season 8 Project Runway, a very unique, one-of-a-kind designer, and actually my favorite from Project Runway, just because he's very true to himself. He has a one-of-a-kind design aesthetic, and I just love the way he puts patterns and textures and just all these different things together, and it just works. But he's a super cool guy, very down to earth. He was able to answer some questions and from people in the audience, as well as host like a fashion stylist runway show for Spring Summer 2011, which was really cool. But go ahead and enjoy the video, and you'll be able to learn a little bit more about him.
Hi guys, how are you doing tonight? San Jose, right? Thank you for coming out on an April Fool's Day. Who's being a fool today? Anybody? Not yet? Uh-oh, who said that? I'm going to pick her from the audience. Alright, so as you know, I'm Mondo, the loser of Project Runway Season 8.
Oh, so not true.
Well, I'm not really kidding because I did lose. So welcome, we're going to have some fun tonight. Was my favorite, like one of my favorite designers. I also love a lot of like old designers like Schiaparelli and Paco Rabanne. I think they're just geniuses. I think my the designers that I really respect approach their process in a more artistic way, and it really shows on the runway. So I think it's really important to incorporate art into the looks. You know, like the clothes. I think they should be fun, lots of color. So. You guys are die-hard Project Runway fans, yeah? And you guys saw Season 8. So, I guess I'll say what my favorite thing was. You know, in the beginning of the show, I went on the show not really expecting to get as far as I did. And in the beginning, I had so much like self-doubt and like insecurities about who I was, not only as an individual, but as a creative person as well. And it wasn't really until like the first or second challenge that I won that I really felt like the judges got who I was and what I was showing. And I think, you know, my favorite thing, that being said, I think my favorite thing was really just, you know, learning to be myself and own what I do. And if you saw in episode 10 where I did the textile challenge and I came out with my HIV status, that really freed me and it really made me complete. And so I think I'm a different man. I'm 100% Mondo. I own all this now, so you know that's my favorite thing about the show. In education, so I've been traveling a lot, and I'm doing a lot of these Macy's gigs. So I haven't really done a lot of creative projects just because I've been so busy, and my process takes a while to really find my inspiration and whatnot. But I did do a show with Michael Costello and Christopher Collins like 2 weeks back, or a week and a half back, at El Paseo Fashion Week. So that stuff is like my new fall-winter collection. I'm just looking at contracts right now, looking over contracts to sign with somebody to start manufacturing. So it should be coming out really soon. Yeah. Well, she asked me who was my favorite winner of the contestants from past seasons, and it would have to be Seth Aaron from last season, just because we have similar aesthetic, you know. And I'm actually friends with him now. He's really cool. What's awesome is that he has 2 children, you know, like teenagers. So when I hang out with him, he keeps me in check. He really does. He's kind of like a dad to me, you know. He's really nice. And honestly, you know, I'm a true believer in really just sticking to what you know. So a lot of my inspiration comes from my family and my friends, and also just, you know, like childhood memories and things that I love from the past. I don't really try to go out there and find inspiration. I just pull from what I know. And I think it really shows in my work because it comes from my heart. So I think that's really important, just to stick to what you know and not try to, you know, get too creative.